Hello guys, Grumpy, and welcome back to another Feed the Beast tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you the portal gun. Now you may already be familiar with this mod, but if you are, hang around because I'm going to show you some cool tips and tricks. There might be some stuff in here you never thought about doing with it. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started. Just bear with me, I will get to the cool stuff. But basically to use it, you left click to place one color portal, and then you right click to place the other, and then you can walk between the two. Obviously that's not very useful because they're pretty close together, but there's no range limit. I can place one portal here and another portal 1,000 blocks away, and so you can use it to instantly travel 1,000 blocks. So actually this is our second house. Our old house is about 700 blocks away, so we still have stuff at the old house like our quarries and our tree farm. So what we do is we set up one portal here and one portal there, and then we can instantly go to the tree farm to check it out. So hadn't done it yet, but we're going to build a dedicated room, and then we'll have a dedicated room just for portals, and you can walk through them just to go to wherever you want. But this stuff's really cool. So let me show you how to craft this, and then we'll go over some more uses for it. Okay, to craft it you need an ender pearl, a diamond, 2 obsidian, and 5 iron ingots. Put them in the craft table like that and you'll end up with a portal gun. Now if you notice, there's several models over here. This first one on the left is the only one that requires this recipe. All the rest of them just requires dye, and that's to make different color guns. Now let me go over why you need different color guns. If I was to left click again, it's going to move the portal. So in other words, I can only have one set of portals per gun. So here's what the other guns do. They create different color portals. So I can have more than one set of portals this way. So there you go. So what I recommend doing is, like, say if I want to use, let me get rid of these. By the way, to get rid of them, all you have to do is hit the R key, and that will take down the portals. But here's what I do. Let's say for example I shoot a portal here, and I've got another one in my quarry. We'll just shoot it right here. Just pretend like over here is my quarry and here's my house. But now that I have that set up, I never want to get rid of it unless I move the quarry or whatever. But if I don't want to accidentally use that gun and destroy a portal, if it's a permanent portal or semi-permanent, just put it up in the chest. That way you can never delete the portal. That's what I do. So that's pretty cool and handy. Now what am I doing? Okay, I'm going haywire with this thing here. Let me get rid of all these portals. Okay, so that's the cool use for it. Now let me show you some other cool uses for it. It can be used to move blocks. So if you want to move a block, you hit the G key and move it around like that. Now you can see right there, I kind of threw it. So if you want to throw it, just hold down the left mouse button. It doesn't go very far, but it's still kind of cool. But basically hold down the G key, and you can also set it down wherever you want. Just hit the G key again. There you go. So normally you would say, why do that? Well, there's a couple good reasons to do that. One is this thing will move spawners. So let's say you find a spawner, but it's 1,000 blocks from your house, and let's say it's a skeleton spawner and you want to create a grinder so that you can get tons of bone meal. Well, normally what you do is you make the grinder there, and you have to walk all the way over that thing, maybe place down a world anchor and that kind of thing, and you don't want all that hassle. So you can grab the spawner like that, move it back to wherever you want, and then set it down. Now here's one thing to note. If you do use that, like let's say it's down in your branch mine and you have to go up a ladder with it, you need to go up the ladder with it backwards. So in other words, let me show you. Going all the way to my ground floor right here. Okay, let's say I have let's pick up this block and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, as you can see, I can't go up with it. It's stopping me. But here's what I can do. I can go up with it backwards. Now unfortunately, because I have those sides there, won't let me, so let's knock those down and I can show you. Hate destroying this stuff. That means I got to put it back up to the tutorial. Alright, here we go. So I'm only going to be able to go up a little ways because this ladder will give me a hard time, but It's very touchy, but there we go, there we go. There, you can see I'm going up with it now. It's a little bit glitchy. It's going to take a little effort if you want to go up a ladder with it, but the whole point was to show you that you do need to go up with it backwards, just like this. So let me go and place this block down. Okay, so that's the first good use for it, practical use. Here's another use you may or may not thought of. It works great in the nether because, you know, a lot of times you see a remote cliff like a couple hundred blocks away, and the only way to get to it is build a bridge, and then when you're in the middle of the bridge, gas shoot at you. But you can use these portals to get to remote locations. So let's say I'm right here and there's a big chasm between me and that other portal, like there's a ledge over there. I can shoot a portal and then I can just walk through it and come out the other one. So that's a second great use for it. Here's another cool use for it you may not have thought about. You can use it to get your goods from point A to point B. Now here's how you would do that. If you know anything about Buildcraft pipes, you know that they will throw blocks out on the ground. Like let's break this pipe and I'll show you. You can see they're throwing blocks out on the ground. Now if those blocks are going through a gold pipe and they were accelerated, then what would happen is they would be just like thrown on the ground, so they will travel a long ways. And so what you do is you would place like one portal here. Like let's say I'm standing at the quarry and this is back at the ore processor. I could have a Buildcraft pipe coming out and put it right up against the portal and it'll shoot the blocks through the portal. Let me show you what I'm talking about, where you can actually throw stuff through this portal. So if I come up here and throw that block, it came out over there. Now unfortunately you can tell it's a little laggy right now. These portals do cause a little bit of lag. Now I've kind of figured out it seems like the lag is worse when they're close together, because if they're close together you can look, it's actually having to draw a mirror, and so what it's doing is just using a lot of extra processing power. But if you place these portals far apart, like if another one was like 500 blocks away, it will not draw this mirror thing and they don't seem to be as laggy. That's what's causing the lag, I believe, but they're pretty awesome. So hopefully I didn't leave anything out. I covered picking stuff up with the G key. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but you can hit the R key to recall the portals. Select the portal gun, hit the R key, and that will recall the portals. So you can see the lag just instantly went away. So those things do cause lag. So if you're on a server, you might want to think about not using them. I don't know. It all depends. Try them on your server, whatever. If people complain, don't use them. Or if you see a lot of lag, whatever. But anyway, that's some cool, good uses for it. It's real easy to make. Use it to teleport goods from point A to point B. Use it to teleport yourself from point A to point B. Use it to pick up spawners. Oh, here's one more thing I forgot to mention you could use it for. Let's just say you're in the regular world, or you're at some point and you see like a block of diamond on the ground like that, but it's, you know for sure, or you're pretty sure there's lava beneath it. You can, before you bust the block, you can hit the G key, pick it up, move it, and then pick it up. So you can actually pick blocks up out of the floor too, like watch this. There you go. So that's what I'm talking about. So you might want to use this portal gun to move diamond blocks before you bust them. So anyway, that's about it. There's not a whole lot to the portal gun mod. It's a lot of fun to play with, but if you enjoyed this video or you found it informative, please give it a like. It really helps my channel a lot. And also too, if a video gets a lot of likes, a lot of comments and that kind of thing, I know to make more videos of that type. I appreciate you watching, and we will see you next time.